So shift gears a little bit here, Dave. I got a question for you. We both, I think, have coached individual reps on a somewhat regular basis. And, do you think that a good rep can succeed in a bad or poorly run system?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's just more friction. I mean, I think a good rep is let me qualify that. So when I started selling, which was a long time ago, I have my share of gray hairs too. Um, Sales seem to be a little bit more, or salespeople in some organizations had the ability to be a little bit more independent. It was just starting to change when I got into sales. But it used to be, when I had my first commission only sales job in an organization, it was like I hit my numbers, my sales manager left me alone. And I would just pack up my briefcase and go out and do my thing and work at my desk, and I hit my numbers, and there was a lot of independence. And I think that a solid rep really dictated their own time and dictated their own schedule and dictated their own tasks. I think fast forwarding longer than I care to admit to the current environment, there's a little bit more structure around most reps, and there's a little bit more of the organization that kind of dictates what they do and how they do it. It's a generalization, but overall I think that's probably true. But even with that, I think a really strong rep is going to find a way to succeed. That's what makes them a strong rep. Unfortunately, if they're in a bad sales organization or a poorly run sales organization, or they have a bad manager, or all of the above or some combination of the above, there's just a lot more friction. So I actually had someone who just finished, an individual rep who just finished a coaching program with me. So it wasn't through the organization. He came to me individually. And he just sent me an email on, I think like maybe Sunday or Monday. He's like, David, I just finished Q1. It was the strongest quarter I ever had. And, your stuff was great. And I'm on fire, and I'm awesome. And I'm number one on my team, and I'm leaving. He finally got this confidence that like, wow, I really know how to do what I'm doing. Why should I waste it in this organization that is giving me so much grief? And he had shared some of that with me when we were coaching. And that's what I think the risk is for the organization. Yes, your good reps can succeed anywhere, but why should they? And if you create a poor environment, then one of the risks you have is your best guys are just not going to want to be subjected to that.